My phone's right there. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Take off the focus. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Okay. That's good. Hello, Hannah. Thanks for coming in. Hey, Noelle. I'm always tempted to say Nicole. Well, I decided to come on early. Because I'm gonna think of it. Try not to lose my stuff here. Uh-oh. Where did I go? Okay. I lost myself. Okay. Yeah. Anyway, because Emily Illustrator is coming on at 10:30 today. I'm not sure if this is a regular thing for her or she's gonna just do that today. But anyway, I thought I'd get started early. I thought about doing one in the afternoon, but I'm probably going to be taking a nap, so. My voice is scratchy, a little scratchy. But I found out it's really just allergy that's the problem. I think maybe I mentioned that before. I haven't done a lot on this since Tuesday. I did finish this portion of seagrass or seaweed, whatever it is. And hey, Elise, thanks for coming. And I kept adding different colors of green and blue to this, and brown to make it darker. I did finish this little. Excuse me for chewing on screen. Anyway, this little koi fish. I looked at different koi fish, and this one, it's of course not exact, but it had this great dark blue pattern on the back of it, so I decided to do that. And then I asked other people, what are these fish? Because this one might be a koi, but these two look different. So I spent an inordinate amount of time trying to find what these fish were, and still I couldn't get it. So if you have any ideas, I might just make them koi and be done with it. And then we can get on with the rest of it. So let's see how much we can do in 2 hours. I've got all my pencils here. So many. I've gone through different ways of putting together, storing something, the pencils that I use in any given picture. I've used these, which I like a lot for storing your stuff. Like I've got, well, these I should put into the other one because that's where I keep the watery stuff, like water pens and brushes and stuff like that. But anyway, so I like putting them in this thing. And they don't cost very much. I think they come in a pack of 3. Or you can get one, but the 3 is less expensive. Anyway, so I would put the stuff I'm using on a picture in there. But it just didn't work out. So now I'm thinking maybe I should just have a cup. But I don't know if that'll work either. I mean, it's kind of a mess here. But I don't know. What are y'all used to? Oh, the other thing. Yeah. This is what Barbara Colors uses. And I bought one because she had that idea. So this might be the best way if I can make myself put it back together. Which I may not do. I am all about shortcuts. How about you? How do you like to store your current, where's that green? Where's the orange? I don't guess I need the green at the moment, so we'll just start on this. If you look up pictures of koi, they're all different colors. Well, I should say all different patterns. Whoa. I'm hearing sound from someplace. Oh, there we go. Can y'all hear me okay? I stopped asking that because I finally got it right, but you never know. Looks like it's working pretty well. Yeah. Awesome. Very good. I could hear myself in the earphones. So I just worried about that. So, I mean, you can't really go wrong with wherever you put the orange bits. You can even make one that's completely orange. But what's interesting also is that they have different names for each kind of pattern. Although I'm just making it random right now. Somebody was saying that these were tetras. Now, to me, these guys are far away, but I just realized these actually could be, they could be tetras. I was thinking they were far, but if they're closer, like on the same level as this one, they could be tetras. I just thought about that. What do y'all think? What color are tetras? Are they the red kind? I move my keyboard around a lot. Tetras. Tetras. What was that other one somebody said it was? They don't exactly look like tetras. Let's see, we have goldfish. Minnows. I don't know. They don't really look like minnows. What are you doing? Wait. What are you doing? Hey, what in the heck is that? You never know what my puppy's gonna bring in here and chew on. I have no idea what that was. Rosy red. Oh, okay. Let's look that up. Rosy red minnow. I can't put that there. Oh, wow. I think you got it. Exactly. Now, why couldn't I find that? Well, it can still be orange, so we'll just go with the orange, right? Thank you, Noelle, for looking that up. I'm going to erase just a little bit to tone it down. I have a pike cat, so she eats a lot of strange things, really. Hey, Thomas, thanks for coming in. So we will kind of, well, maybe we should just erase that all together, if possible. Orange is kind of hard to erase. We'll just say it's it has extra. I think that's too orange of a color. Well, it's kind of a faded orange color. We could use a little bit of. Oh, I think that's too. That's probably too yellow. I don't know why I have to be exact about these things. I'm going to put a lot of white here and then put this orange on the top. He's just a little brighter of a fish. Okay, and then the back end and under these. I spent really too much time looking that up. I even asked my friends on the internet, on YouTube, on Facebook, what is this? What is this? And nobody could really answer. But it's funny. Okay, now we've got some white, but we will use some gray. She's addicted to plastic coffee clothes. She can eat an entire dress of mine, so I cannot allow her in my closet. Wow. Hey, Emily, thanks for coming in. A pica cat. I haven't heard of a pica cat. What kind of cat is that? Is it a great big cat? No, we'll go a little darker. with, let me show you what I'm using. I feel bad. Let's see, I've got 3, 5, 6, 9. It kind of seems like that's the pattern. So they may not be this dark underwater. I mean, this bright underwater, but maybe they are. All right, I'm gonna try a little bit of gray. So it'll look more like in the shadow. That looks pretty good. Alright, now I'll put a little shadow into there. This is just a little bit of a black color, not too much. I'd rather use 73, which is like cool gray 90 or something like that. There's all different ways you can make shadows. Or make something look round. Sometimes I don't do a good enough job, at least in my mind. But you just got to experiment. You can mix opposite colors together, like green and red. What other tetra color? Oh, here's one that's really light orange. Not tetra, I'm sorry. The red, rosy red minnow. Looks like they can come in a white color. That one looks like a pink color. Ooh, that would be good. Let's do pink for this one, because that'll bring in this color. I've been wondering how I'm going to bring this color down here, but I think maybe I'll make this one kind of pinkish. Domestic short-haired cat, tortie, and calico. Pug's just a description of a cat with strange habits. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Interesting. I'm okay. I didn't get enough sleep last night, but I'm not right in the middle of the camera here. Sorry about that. Now, this particular color, 11, which is like deco pink, it's got a little piece of, now it's gone, had a little piece of another color in it. I don't know if that I put it there. But now it made these streaks. I don't know if y'all can see that. I don't want to zoom too far, too much. But I actually like what it did, so I'm not going to erase it. Oh, back what I was saying. What was I saying? Let's use a little darker of pink underneath. Different shadows. I think that's how I was saying. You can use the opposite colors or any kind of gray or black. Some of the darker blues and browns make really good shadows. What's interesting about this particular minnow I'm trying to color, it has a little blue in it. Look, right at the top of its head. I wonder if that's the same fish. I guess it is. And it's got some blue on its fins. I'm putting just a little bit of this blue. It's kind of a purpley color, but I may put this here too, just because it's underwater. You never know what color you can use for shadows until you try. And you might totally ruin it, but you tried it, right? That's the important thing. Give it a go. I'm using Brute Funers, by the way, Brute Funer squares. I have been waiting for these things to go on sale or deal on Amazon, but they don't seem to want to be on sale. I just wanted a second we call it a backup, which is so funny. Yeah, I need a backup. I got 2 backups. I got 3 backups. Once in a while, they aren't on sale anymore for like 3 or 4 months. Yeah, that happened. I was gonna get them, but I thought I'll wait a little bit longer. Oh gosh, look at that. That is too much extra. What is up with this pencil? It's got this streak of red in it. Goodness. All right, hopefully that is the last of that. That's just too much streaking. We don't want this fish to streak. Anyhow, so I'm still waiting for them to go on. I mean, it's not that much anyway, but I like to find good deals, you know? Who doesn't like to find a good deal? You know, I don't have this set on all messages. Hope I didn't miss anything. Here's my well, it's not a live stream if I don't misplace something. I was trying to find my square eraser. Actually, it probably doesn't matter that this background part gets any colors in it, because I'm going to attempt to make it look really like underwater. We'll see what happens. Let's see. I think I want to use a different gray. Wow, that didn't work very well. I'm just trying to darken up this bottom part. Yeah, that came out a little purple. That's okay. That one's going to be hard to make a shadow under that. I don't know why. I'm going to try black. It's like there's not enough tooth on this one spot. I guess that's good. It's good enough for government work, as my husband likes to say. Okay, so this one almost looks like another koi. So I think maybe I'll make him he's so koi. Let's see, before I was starting a sentence about how there are different colors or patterns of koi fish. Depends on where the spots are, I think. You can have, this one is called a gassi. I'm not sure I'm pronouncing it correctly, but that's what it's called there. You've got another one that's got like orange with blue parts to it. You've got a yellow one. You know, I should have probably made this one yellow, but I can still make this one yellow. There's yellow and black. There's one that's white with black. Some that are completely orange and white. Yellow. I said yellow. All sorts of colors. Patterns. I guess it's not so much a pattern as to what colors they are. There's a little, yeah, this one was called, I know I didn't do a great job of that, but it's called a gassi. And this one is Benisol? I'm not sure. These are just your regular type of koi. This one might be, anyway, there's all different kinds. Now I've got to decide what I'm going to make this one. There's no pink, so I could go ahead and make it a yellow one, just for the fun of it. So I'm going to start with 2. I need to write the names on these pencils. 2 just doesn't sound like a color to me. 2 is midsummer fruit. Nice. And their whole body is this color. I'll stick a little bit of 3, which is countryside flowers. I need to go look at that list of the names for the Brutfuner squares, so I can mark ones that I've changed. Yeah, it's just people aren't chatting. Mostly I get a lot of lurkers, which is totally fine. Okay, I'm gonna try this brown down here. Might be too red. No, it's good. For shadows. This is 24, roasted coffee beans. I like that name. I don't know if it looks like roasted coffee beans, but so Pamela's passion for pencils. Ooh. On her it's in her Facebook group. She had I don't know if she's, well, her ancestry's Chinese. I don't know if she's a Chinese American or Chinese English or whatever. Anyway, she Pamela gave her the, I guess, the pencil, or maybe she had the pencils, and she translated it. And but they both said these may or may not be the exact translation, but this is what we're going to go with. There's another one out there somewhere, but I pretty much use that one. And when I used a different one, the names sounded all weird. Oh, I know what it was. I took my phone and I got my Translate app out, and I kind of did this, but it doesn't always pick everything up. So anyway, my point was there were names that I changed because I didn't think it sounded right. So I just need to go back and figure that out. I'm using a 9, which is 69, sorry. This is kind of banana milk. I guess it looks kind of banana milk. It's kind of a cream color. I'm just kind of using it to blend. So there's our yellow koi fish. Yay! Let me finish these down here. Are you wondering what's on my wrist? It's y'all probably know the $5 jewelry company. Anyway, so a friend of mine sells it, and I like this type of bracelet. So I'm not sure. Would you call that a bracelet? I guess you would. Oh, I'm using the wrong one. well, not the wrong one, but not the one I intended to use. Anyway, I like those kind of bracelets. And every time I see one, I just get all giggly about it. Well, not out loud, just in my head. I don't giggle out loud. Sorry, keep moving that. I really do need to find a better place, a better way to put these. Where's that? I had another little box. It's probably good to have those in. In fact, I know where it is. Hang on. Excuse me, puppy. Excuse me, puppy. It's just a little plastic bin. Or at least this will keep them from running away underneath a book or although it'll make more noise. Oh well. Okay, this is 43. I'm not sure if these are baby lily pads or what they are, but I might give them a little shine spot. Like the sun just peek through. This is roasted coffee bean again. If I get my head into the shot, just holler in big letters, Leslie, your hair's in the camera. On Tuesday, I probably won't be streaming. Unless it's raining or hot, I still could do it. If it's too hot on Tuesday, okay, so we're going camping. It's our first camping trip of our camping season. But it's likely going to be hot. And we try to, you never know in October when the cooler weather's going to actually come. It's kind of annoying. But, is that the right one? Yeah. So, if it's too hot and we just don't want to go out at that time, I might stream. So just watch my community tab. I'm really not sure what I'm doing with these things. Just trying to make them look natural, but it's kind of hard to do. this really light color green. It has a little bit of yellow in it. We go camping from October to May. Not the whole time, of course. I need to sharpen that. Just about once a month. Our favorite places to go are state parks. We've gone with groups to like locally, not locally, yeah, I guess it is, privately owned places where people can camp either in their campers or a tent. I think I'm going to try this mottled look so it kind of looks like the sunlight shining there and the... You'll come back out in a minute, Tyler. Like the rippling of the sun through the water. I just did that by accident and I thought, hey, you know, that looks good. How many times, or have y'all ever made a mistake or you thought was a mistake on a picture and it turned out that it was perfect, or it was just the right thing? Like, oh, I didn't know that I could do that. That looks like such and such. Okay, now I've got the duck. Let's do the duck. I pretty much used 2 and 3, and then I went with the browns. This is a 93, and I might use this 24. It's got a little bit of blue in it, so let's have to erase that. So I'll just make him yellow all over. Oh yeah, I forgot the beaks. Oh, you know what? I was just thinking about Kenny, wondering where Kenny was, and then I remembered that she's, I don't know how long, but she's not on YouTube for a while. Sometimes you do need a break. I was thinking of Kenny because I noticed she wasn't here, but also I was going to let her decide what color I should do the bows. Not too much orange. The feet are okay though. for the 93. 93 is 93. That's weird. Well, it's got to be one of these. 93. Oh, look what, honey. What? If I go quiet, I'm just resting my voice. There's a lot of ragweed and other pollen in the air right now, and it just messes with my throat. I don't sneeze or anything like that, not excessively, but I do have a scratchy throat. We had a lot of ragweed in the backyard. And my father-in-law, who mows for us, I'm going to use roasted coffee bean. He mowed down a bunch of it last Thursday or Friday. And that's when the scratchiness started. And I thought, oh no, I've used my voice too much. But then I don't remember how it came to mind, but I said, it's the pollen in the air. That's the problem. I was really far up there. Oh, I dropped my mouse. Ouch. Uh-oh. This thing wasn't supposed to be open. Why is it still open? Close the window. Okay. Still going. Okay, good. Yeah, sorry. I wasn't right in the center. Yep, so it's the ragweed. I hadn't been affected that much by ragweed before, so I didn't put two and two together. This is just that cream color again. I like how it blends, helps to blend these particular colors. Let's go a darker brown. That's pretty good. Just gonna make, maybe I should use the other one. Trying to make some deeper shadows over here. I don't have any particular technique I use. I just usually I start with, when I'm doing something like this, I start with a lighter color, and then at least for the brutes, and then I just keep layering on darker colors until I get it like I want it. I think he needs some streaks in his coloring. Let's see. Could try the orange, but very well. I don't want him to be too orange. Streaks. This would be a good one for streaks, wouldn't it? Thank you. Thank you so much, Noelle. Appreciate that. Sometimes I wonder, am I doing okay? I guess their beaks are bills. Are the bills orange? Or are they brown? What are you chewing on now? I think his favorite thing to chew on are the acorns. Yeah. He likes those acorns. He's a silly boy. My pup loves logs and pine cones. Yeah. Yep. Oh, he likes pine cones too. So since we're going to the piney woods of East Texas, he will have plenty of pine cones to play with. All right, now the bows. Noelle, what color should I make the bows? Should I make them maybe one pink and two blues, or pink, blue, and orange? I think pink, blue, and orange might look good. What do you think? Pink, blue, and orange. That sounds good. Good. Good, goody, good. I think I might make him the blue one. Of course, I don't know if it's boy or girl, but I just say he for all the animals I talk about. Like when I'm teaching, I'll ask about an animal. Oh, what is he? And just kind of automatically say that. I think it's because when I was growing up, all of my, oh, that is too turquoisey. where's my other blue? Yikes. There's the other blue. Yeah, when I was growing up, all of my stuffed animals were he's. That's what I said they were. I guess it just comes from that. The weird things, silly things we do as kids. I'm not sure how to. I'm going to need to be darker on that. But, of course, don't you do it. Oh my goodness. Nope. You've chewed up enough pencils. Oh my goodness. Yeah. I had my colors in the living room with me. I was coloring while we were watching something, and when I was taking a nap, or maybe when I was picking up the blanket to cover me. It was next to me on the little side table, and I dropped one of the pencils. Or I thought it was just one. So I picked that one up. And then, I don't know if it was the same day, I look over to on the couch where Tyler likes to sit a lot. Well, all the dogs do. It's warm there. We have one of those heating pads. Anyway, he had chewed up one that I didn't see that fell. It's number 62. And at first I thought, oh my gosh, I've got to buy a whole another set to get that. No. You've got 1,000 other pencils. Well, not really 1,000. You don't need that one. But he chewed that up. So whenever I drop something, whether it's in a live stream or whether I'm teaching, I've got to pick it up before he starts to chew on it. Let's see, I like this blue. It's a little bit too green. I don't want to get too purpley either. That's not bad. This one. That's not. And that's too purple. I think I'll go with this one. Number 33. So eventually he will stop chewing on stuff, maybe. 33 or 34? 33. Okay. 33. The Blue Danube. That's pretty blue. I just wanted to darken this a little. Baby duckbills are kind of pinky orange. Pinky orange? Okay, well, I've got pinky. I've already got the orangey on there. So I can add a little bit of this here and there. Kind of bring that out just a little bit. Thank you, Noelle. All right. Hey, Callie, thanks for coming in. Orange or pink. I guess it doesn't matter which one. My cat likes to rub up against my watercolor paintbrushes. It drives you crazy. Well, you should get him or her their own set of watercolor brushes. This is 5. I'm just going a little darker here for shadows. In a minute I'm going to put on. I need is a lighter orange. Oh, that's lighter orange, isn't it? Then I'm going to use a little bit of 9. Make a darker orange. I'm sorry, I'm almost out of the shot. I don't mean to do it, it just happens. 103. Purdy and pink. That gives us a good amount of time to work on the water and the bubbles. I don't want that one. This one was actually the one I wanted over here. But it doesn't matter, it worked out. Let me put in a little more shadow right here. Deeper, deeper, deeper goes the shadow. I need to brighten it up again. I said I was done with that, and then I didn't. Where'd that light color go? I don't guess I need it now. This might be too red, but I'll go over it again with the pink. This is 09. Our favorite place to camp is Tyler State Park. And since we got our puppy. We didn't buy him. We got our puppy from Tyler, the city. I said, let's name him Tyler after the city and the state park that we got him at. And that's what we did. I don't know if this is 2. Wow. Yeah. No, 3. He's my baby, and we do take him camping because he has, well, one thing, he's good. He's a good camping dog. Your cousin lives in Tyler, Texas. Well, how about that? Awesome. Oh. The top of this sharpener keeps wanting to come off because I didn't put it on properly. Yeah, so they probably know Tyler State Park then. It is our favorite place. Our camping habit is kind of to go to Tyler first and then go to somewhere else and then to alternate and go to Tyler again. Where is that light colored pink that I had? I didn't put it back up, did I? Yeah. Well, it is a great place. I suppose the people that live there, there's the pink. That's the one that had the streaks in it. Ooh. Maybe people that live there don't particularly get excited anymore about it. This is 11, which is I don't know. I've got 111 there, and just 11. Oh, because it is 11. It's called Cherry Blossom. I guess it must be the color of cherry blossoms. I think I'll put some white on it too. Anyway, maybe the people that live there get tired of it after a while and go, oh yeah, I've been there. I don't know that I could get tired of Tyler. I haven't yet, though I don't live there, so, I'd love to live there. We actually toyed around with the idea of living in Tyler, but, well, we're just so entrenched here where we are in Midlothian. We'll just visit there. Oh, he is? Yeah, he's definitely probably been there. We've gone there so many times. I don't count anymore. Maybe 4 or 5 times. And we stay 3.5 days. I could very easily stay there a week, but that's pushing it too much. I think I'll work on a couple of bubbles. At least, yeah, those 2. It is our happy place. It's just so beautiful and quiet and relaxing. This bubble may not come out like I like it to, but we'll see. I'm going to put some dark in there. That's what I need to do with this one. All the rest of them are, I suppose I could do this one. Oh, this might be a shaking day. It's not the one I wanted. When I was looking up about bubbles, no, I gotta use black. It looked like you had a bigger shine spot and then a small one, and then on the small side you had darker color. Well, that's interesting. So that's kind of, I mean, it's probably too thick of a white. What I could do is just gently kind of color part of the bubble colors. That's pretty good. Just to help it get more dimension, I guess. Because sometimes, well, bubbles aren't perfectly round. Use a darker green on that. Sorry, I'm way down here in the corner. Probably do that on these too. I don't know how to do these small ones. Anyway, so there's that. Now, this part. I have zero idea. I had the idea before about making it kind of 3D-ish. You know, it's darker in the background, and as you come forward, it's lighter. But it's sort of hard to do. I could make just this part dark and then come up, as I come up in the water, it'll be lighter, which might be easier to do. Let's see. Under turtles underwater. Get anything that's useful. Hey Marcy, thanks for coming in. whenever I type in turtles, I'm always getting, hello, getting sea turtles when I type in turtles. Oh, well, that's a neat picture right there. Oh, I'm not sure I could emulate that one, but it looks good. I like it. Let's see what else I can find. Something a little simpler. I appreciate y'all coming. That one looks pretty good. So you've got, we might just, I kind of like that one because everything is green in it. So you got your dark green that's behind, and then you've got kind of a layer of dark green here, and then you've got the lighter green with the reflections. Your coffee hasn't kicked in yet. I'm so sorry. I understand. I've had my 1 cup today. I probably will have another one later, or I might have some tea. I might have some tea instead. Some Yorkshire tea. I really like that tea. It's so yummy. Well, I haven't found any better underwater turtle picture, so I think I'll go with that one. It is close enough. And the caption is a freshwater turtle swimming underwater. Oh. Oh, the computer's acting funny. What did I do? Okay. I've got this rock down here. I probably need to darken it up. I've got 2 rocks. I'm sorry I'm not in the camera. It's hard for me to color sideways, so I've got to move the paper. I appreciate y'all's understanding there. Trying to figure out what my husband is doing. He's making a weird sound. I think he must be cleaning. What are you doing, Steve?
Spraying the carpet.
Oh. He's spraying carpet. Okay, that's pretty good. Now, How dark of a green can I get? I'll probably have to put, yeah, two colors together to get it really dark. Longjing T is 78, and that is the darkest. Ooh, and I don't have that one now. Not that it has to be the darkest, but I like to start out that with this anyway. All right, so now I'm thinking, am I going to do this all in pencil? Oh, I might just do the darkest stuff in pencil. I think I'm going to have to add black too. Just a little. Just so I can differentiate that from I think I'll do green in this hand. Differentiate it from the grass. I think I was going to tell you earlier that, so the puppy likes to chew pine cones too, and he will have a whole bunch of those come Sunday. Say, is that the black I was using? Yeah. I should bring a bunch of pine cones home and keep them for choo-choos. Kind of make some suggesting marks that maybe there's some more grass behind there. I'm guessing it's okay for dogs to chew on pine cones. It doesn't hurt them. It's fairly, I mean, it's not like a bone that would get stuck. Still waiting for yours. Yeah, I'm going to get to a certain spot here and I'm going to say, oh, I better use something quick. I actually thought about using watercolor, but I'm not as skilled at watercolors enough, I think, to try it. gonna go back over this. I'm not completely happy with how that's looking. See, I can't even keep these in the container that I brought over to put them in. All right. Well, that's okay. Just adding another layer of this green color. I might do a little bit of green. Oh, I don't know if I can do that with my. I may not try it at all. Just like a little moss. A little bit of moss growing on that, but also it helps darken it up a little bit more. I was trying to use I was trying to use that gray one, but I can't find it. I mean, I didn't move it, so it's got to be here somewhere. I'm not sure this blue is helping much. No, that's not it. Maybe I'll do brown. I'd really rather use the green and the black. Seem to work better. At least for me. I mean, you color it the way you like. Okay, I'm gonna come up. Sounds like our big dog got something off the counter. Did Sydney get something off the counter?
Yep.
What was it? Oh, probably the scoop.
One of these empty cups.
Empty cups?
Things you're gonna have the dog put in?
Oh no.
No, she didn't. I mean, I stopped before she did the damage, but
Yeah.
I don't know why she grabbed it. I guess she smells food up here and she thinks that has food in it that's been used.
Yeah, apparently. Oh, that's part of the rock. Oh well. We'll just say it's a green rock. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to use something different here. I'm just trying to make it so that it can blend out well. I'd like to put more detail in here, but like it, now what'd she do?
Now that's Tyler. He grabbed her list and fell down the same position.
Oh, okay. All right, now I need to decide what I'm going to do here. I could use I could use the pastel sticks or the gel sticks. I'm kind of leaning toward gel. Oh, well, it's fun. It's convenient to be able to do it because if my right hand is tired, now I'm not completely in control with my left hand, but like I couldn't write my name very well with it. But when I didn't want to keep going back and forth, so I said, all right, well, let's just do the left hand too. When it doesn't have to be very accurate, you know, then it works well for me. Sorry, I'm over here. All right. I know, I keep saying all right. I'm just, it's like up here, the sky kind of worked. I don't know. It's not as blue as I'd like it to be, but anyway, I'm just a little bit messing it all up. Okay, greens. Get out all the greens that I can find. I used to have these in a bag. That's all the greens I have. And I might want some grays, I don't know. Is that a green or is that a blue? Olive green? I don't know about that, but that's light aqua. Huh. I don't think that's gonna look good on there. Oh, of course, white. We'll see how this goes and then decide. This one is the darkest one. So in the background also you have some lighter indications of lighter stuff, so I might attempt it. Okay. Is this side I want? Yeah. Well, actually, I could go with either side, but this one's dirty. Why don't you go wash it? I don't want to go wash it. I'm going to try it on here anyway to see if that works. I know I'm going to need a whole lot more than that, but I'm going to start with a smaller brush. Oh, yes, yes. This will do nicely. Wish I had an even smaller brush than this, but you need to have baby wipes close by to wipe stuff when you need to. Okay. Oh, baby wipes will work well on that. Well, I've got some wet wipes. They're, I guess you can use them on babies. They're made for that. Oh, no problem. I didn't think of that, so good idea. Thank you. I'm gonna go right through those bubbles. Boy, this is so much faster. When you were a child, were you a lefty? I've been asked that a lot, but I don't think so. My mother is ambidextrous. She's mostly left-handed. Um, and then my one of my aunts is also left-handed, so um, I don't think I would have probably been forced to do left-handed. Um, Now my mother, being that she's somewhat ambidextrous, she would do things with her left hand, and I think maybe I just picked that up because I didn't notice how ambidextrous I was until I hurt my left hand, and I would try to grab stuff without even thinking what hand I was using, and realize, wow, I really am that left-handed. So it definitely wasn't a forced thing. It was just I think I was always comfortable with the right hand. So okay, now I'm getting into the bigger spots, so I'm going to switch spots. I hate to keep reaching over, so. Oh, it doesn't look half bad. When I look at it up on the camera, I go, wow. Sometimes when you're too close to your work, you can't really see how everything's coming together or lack thereof. Thank you, Callie. You're very kind. Wow, this is just going so much faster. I think I'll put some highlight marks on some of this, like something like that. Just so it'll kind of this little guy here. Something like that. Now I'm going to do this everywhere. Sorry, I can't see what I'm doing. It's like once I get started on highlights, I just got to keep doing it everywhere. I think I might have already started on that. Let's see. And it's okay if it's wiggly because highlights wiggle in the grass under the water too. All right, back to this part. Now I'm wondering if I want to just keep on with this color. Those gel pens Shannon recommended, I really like them for highlighting. Oh, you mean the white ones? Yeah, I've got a couple. I did buy that set. Yeah, I would say if I want to make a fine line, I wouldn't want to use them. I know I had one up here somewhere. Here it is. But for like regular highlights, you're right, I think I probably could use those. Let's see what I haven't highlighted yet. Put a little bit, sorry, forget my camera's so far up. Cool. I get a highlight happy. Woo! I've already got enough highlight on the frog, but could always use more highlights. Okay, background. I need a bigger brush. So I used a small one. Now I'm going with a medium one. I kind of like the, what do you call that, textured side. I'm gonna need to hush, puppy. Add some white. I'm just using it as it runs out. And I like these weird little marks that it's making to make it look like there's kind of grass back there. At least that's what I think it does. Sorry, I'm concentrating. I think I might need to get the bigger brush out pretty soon. Oh, you know, I know why it's doing that. That's because that is where I got pencil. Now it's grabbing onto that. That's interesting. I don't mind it so much, but some of it I was like, that's too much. Who knows what that will look like when I color over it again. We'll see what happens. Okay. Well, I'm just going to give up on that. We're just going to say it's part of the background. It's what I wanted. I meant to do that. What does Bob Ross call it? Happy accidents? Okay, now I think I need to get the bigger one out. Okay, so this is interesting. These are, well, obviously they're different. This one is more like a buzz cut, and this one is a little bit rounder. They feel about the same softness. For some reason, the yellow set is a little bigger. I'm going to try this one. Okay, now I'm going to try this one. See if there's any difference. Hmm. I think I like this one better. It just goes on more evenly, I think. And then you can kind of swoosh it around. Oh my goodness. I'm supposed to be wrapping it up. If y'all want to head over to Emily's, it won't bother me. All right, so what I'm gonna just finish the background with this, and then I thought I might take out some of it with eraser, kind of do some negative drawing. To make it look like there's some other grass in the back. Kind of like that. And then up here, I'm not sure how much reflection I can put in there, but I might make all of this top part a little darker underneath where something is above it. And the other thing I thought I might try was with the Posca pen, and I've already done it a little bit here, but to go over some of it up here, like on the side, just kind of put wiggly lines, and then that kind of makes it look like there's shine up there. I'm not sure how well it would look down below, but it definitely works at the top. Yes, happy accidents. Teachers of my day would force people to write with the right hand. Oh, yeah. You know, it's interesting you say that, because my mother was born in 45, and they didn't make her be right-handed. So I'm not sure if it was maybe the teacher or country or state that made a difference there. I might make this swath of green a little darker. Were you forced to use a different hand then? I mean, maybe that's too personal of a question. So this will look a little further away. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just trying to match the picture. And I'll just keep working at it until I like it. I've already showed you bubbles, but I wanted to practice more. especially with my right shaky hand. So then we'll come in with that green. Make it darker here. Ooh, I got dizzy there for a second. Something like that. I don't know. It's probably way too white. Now another thing I can do is take some of the white color, maybe mix it a little bit with the green. We'll see if this works. It may not work, but we'll try it. Is too. Oh, I think I need solid white on that. Find one that I haven't used. Is this one? It may not work. Oh, we gotta try it. I think it's gonna have to be Posca. Dab it. Well, what I was trying to do was make it blurry. But I'm not sure that worked. Well, we have to try something somewhere, right? All right, y'all, I'm going to close out here. I've been on a little bit, and so all I'm going to do for the rest of this is basically just finishing the water. You're welcome. Finish the water, put in some, just kind of blend it a little bit better. You're welcome. And maybe put a little more shadow here and there. Finish the bubbles. I might add a little more blue to the sky, I'm not sure. And underneath these things, I might try to put in a little of this color with the, if I can find it in the gel sticks, and kind of dot it in there. I don't know. We'll just have to see. And then I want to do more of the Posca work here to make it look like ripples. And then I'll call it done. So, thanks for coming. Thanks for being patient when I had to leave the room, or I didn't get the page in the right spot or anything like that. Let me zoom out, back out a little bit. I'll probably put a lot more highlights on here because this green is so green. I may actually use some white in there too, just to kind of tamp down the green a little bit. So anyway, y'all have a great weekend. I'll see you in the live streams, and I may or may not live stream Tuesday. We'll just have to see how the internet is there in the park, and if we're not doing anything else. And it's at the regular time. I may just pop in to say hello, show you around. That'd be kind of fun. I could use my phone and just walk you around the park. That might be fun. All right, y'all have a great weekend. See you later. Bye.